What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021 for episode number 9 of our Intermarché career mode. Yet again, we are heading to the Giro d'Italia. Decent first week in the previous episode. If you haven't seen it, then do go and check it out. And we'll also carry on with the transfers probably towards the end of the episode. For now, 7 stages in Italy, let's go. And today's episode begins with a sprint stage between Castrovillari and Brindisi, 214 kilometers for a mass sprint. We've seen Andrea Pasqualone do well in the early stages of the Giro, already getting one stage win. Could we potentially aim for a second one today? I'm not so sure. We'll have to see whether the peloton allows us to go for the win. But overall, a decent day all across the board. I've seen the expected fitnesses of both, I think, Lorenzo, Domenico, and there's someone else, and it might be Petit. They all have expected race days of 4 at this point. So I'm quite confident I can carry on with this fitness until the end of the episode at least. Then we'll be hitting dangerous territory where I'll most likely have fitness peak, but maybe 89 to 90 fitness, where we could potentially start to see -1s, -2s. And we've entered the final 5 kilometers of this stage. We're going to go 99 with Lorenz Hus. Taco Vaneron will follow, then De Rent, Pasqualone, Rota. You know the drill. Now who are you? Sandro Meressa, you're an enemy of the state now at this point, brother. You're an enemy of the state here, because he's completely disrupted my train, and that's not going to be good for us at all. Taco Vaneron is going to try and potentially take the wheel of Jasper Philipp, or actually Jakub Mareczko. Yeah, that sounds good. Laurentius is going to stop. Yeah, this is going to be a shit show of a sprint. If only we hadn't been blocked by Sandro Meressa, it could have potentially been a good attempt. But it's a win for Jasper Philipsen. Ahead of Muschetti, I presume. Yep, and Filberhaus. It's going to be P7 for Taco. Maybe even, yep, P7. Disappointing. Could have done better. But Sandro Meressa has officially been blacklisted by Intermarché Wanty Gobert. Stage number 9, and after a disappointing stage 8, Pasqualone heads for yet another mass sprint. Hopefully this time Sandro Meressa will not be responsible for me losing. Although let's be honest, even if I hadn't been blocked, I probably wouldn't have won. But still, I like to take the piss. Rest of the team feels fine, but sprint stage, I'll see you in 190 kilometers before reaching Vieste. We've entered the final 8 kilometers of this stage. Unsure whether I had the camera on for the intro of the stage, but let's be honest, nobody really cares about that. But yeah, we're preparing for the sprint. I've just realized that Simone Petit is P13 of the GC. It doesn't do anything, if we're honest. Like, it's not going to change my life. But it's quite cool to see. Oh look, Sandro Meressa did not bully me because he ain't here. I don't know where he is. And I have exactly no responsibilities in him disappearing. I actually don't. It's not a case of me yeeting him out of the save like I may have done with like Luca Mozzato on stream, because I don't like him either. But no, I genuinely don't. I don't know where he is. However, I do know where Caleb Ewan is. He's right in my wheel, and that's not exactly fun. But let's see if we can at least hold on to a podium position. Pasqualone, Cimolai, Caleb Ewan is going to be P3 today for Andrea Pasqualone. So winner for Caleb Ewan. Cimolai, Pasqualone, Rota, and Aimé de Rent. Yeah, Philipsen is there. Right, so podium, not bad. Bit of a rougher parcours compared to the first 2 stages, with quite a few hills. Tortoretto, Colonella, and Tortoretto again as we approach Tortoretto. Could be a breakaway potentially for this stage. So we'll send Taco Vaneron in a breakaway. Try to do what he did in the Giro in real life. Maybe send Georg Zimmermann as well. You know what? Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's send Georg Zimmermann. Let's actually follow Albert Torres. Oh, he's followed me. Oh, I see. There's been of a conundrum here. A bit of a kerfuffle. We move. But yeah, Pasqualone has a decent day. Pozzovivo has a decent day. Everyone in my team has a decent day. It's quite difficult for Andrea Pasqualone to stay in this peloton. Although I say that peloton has stopped their rhythm. But yeah, there's no one able to protect Andrea anymore. Acceleration front, that's Mauro Schmidt, the Swiss rider from Koenig. We did send Taco in the breakaway. But the peloton never let him have more than 2 minutes. Because after all, it is Taco Reneron, and Masnada has now countered Mauro Schmidt. We've got some attacks. Rafa Maika, David Godu, Masnada. Pozzo is doing quite well. Pasquale is really trying to hold on. Right next actually to Jasper Philipsen. Yeah, if Philipsen makes it, then I gotta do it as well. Up front, we should be able to make the cut. Brilliant. Had I had energy, I probably would have attacked. Actually, as a matter of fact, fuck it. Come on. There goes Pozzovivo. Summit of the downhill portion. There goes Domenico Pozzovivo. Pasqualone, do not pace 94. I mean, yeah, you can pace to like catch a mid-terrain, but that's all I'll allow you to do. Pozzo's gonna make the downhill. What? 10 seconds on Tige Benoit? 10 seconds on the peloton, but Tige Benoit is trying to chase me down. Fuck's sake, Tige. Disappointing that. Quite disappointing that is. Right, let's pace with Domenico, but I don't think we're going to be able to see the end of this stage. Who is you then? Everyone is trying to like be a saboteur in this team. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Pozzo won't make it. That's fine. Neither will Pasqualone. That's less fine. There goes Zimmerman. There goes Medevent. Pozzo's going to get co-op. And the win today is for Davide Cimolai. Horrendous result. Every time I try to manage both the peloton and like a potential-ish breakaway, I just do a shit performance. Today was no different. Back for some more sprint. It's a 0 for Pasqualone, sadly. Alright, let's try to at least get a podium. To try and carry on with our hopes of bringing the Ciclamino jersey back home. We've taken the helm of the peloton as we've approached the final 5 kilometers here in Rimini. There goes Georg Zimmerman. Let's use the gel on everyone. Laurentius is going to move and stop. Georg Zimmerman, Van der Horn, De Rennes, Pasqualone. As always, it's the same train we've used since the very beginning of this Giro so far. It seems to have worked a few times. I've blocked Domenico Pozzovivo, haven't I? Yeah, I have. That's fine. It's not like Pozzo was going to fight for the win today for us. There goes Pasqualone. It's way too early for Pasqualone. Lorenzo Rota on the back end, though. No, it's going to be Caleb Ewan on the line. Snatches it from Mesgec. Cimola Nizzolo. Disappointing sprint from Pasqualone here. Only P6 and 7. No sights of Philipsen. P16 for him. Caleb Ewan and Cimola are making a comeback for the Ciclamino jersey. Alright. Difficult parcours today between Cesenatico and Cesenatico. Is it difficult enough to get gaps GC-wise? No, let's be honest. I don't think Pozzo will do anything GC-wise unless there's a crash or like a real failure. But why not try to have Pasqualone and Lorenzo Rota in the breakaway? And that could potentially try to make it work. If a breakaway wins, I need to cover it. And we did manage to make the breakaway with Pasqualone and Rota. Struggled a lot at the very beginning to even to just make the breakaway, if we're being honest. So yeah, Pasqualone doesn't have a lot of energy, as you can clearly see. Lorenzo Rota, on the other hand, is truly thriving, should I say. So that's good. Peloton 4 minutes down. If they could like give us a bit more leeway, it'd be brilliant. Crash in the peloton, crash in the peloton. Thibaut Pinot just crashed. He was 24th? I swear Thibaut was like 4th. Oh no, that was good. That was David. Oh, okay, fair enough. It's just Thibaut crashing on yet another Grand Tour. Just not even surprising at this point. There's been some attacks up front. I think they didn't like the fact that I didn't relay with Pasqualone and Rota. To be fair, my defense, I have none. So yeah, we're trying to come back with Lorenzo Rota now. I mean, if they want to attack, that's fine by me. I think I have more energy than most of these guys. If we do end up, like if the breakaway does end up winning, I reckon we've got the winning. I mean, I think I can win out of this. So yeah, we just need to play smart and not get dropped. And we've played quite well here with Zoran Krafandersen and Dario Cataldo. All right, we've got 3 of us. That's 1 position on the podium for every single rider. We've got to work. And Zoran Krafandersen has battered me. Zoran Krafandersen made 1 move and destroyed me. Yeah. We may not win today with Lorenzo Rota. I can tell you I'm trying everything I can, but I know that if I push a bit too much, I'm going to catch Zoran, but immediately explode. It's difficult. It's a tough situation right now because we're gonna catch Zoran. There we go. And if he goes more than 60, I'm fucked. But I think the peloton could be the marquee fixture here. Oh, actually, I was pacing with the mid-range. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that. We're getting some attacks in the peloton. Not gonna lie, that's quite nice. We've got Dylan trying to catch Zoran Carfanderson. I'm literally doing everything I can with Taco Van der Hoorn and Lorenzo Rota to come back on the leaders, and I believe that we're gonna be successful in our mission to catch Zoran. 10k to go between until we reach Cesenatico for the second time today after having started in this town. And there we go. No more breakaway. Zoran Carfanderson is no more. Gonna have some more attacks here. Interestingly enough, it's Kruijwijk that's attacking. And it's kind of putting Roglic in jeopardy because, I mean, I don't think he really knows what to do. And if I'm honest, neither do I. But 3k to go. 38 riders in the first group. Pozzovivo, De Gent, and the survivor, Andrea Pasqualone, is still here despite having been dropped 3 times from the breakaway. Christophe Laporte is starting Tom Dumoulin. I'm gonna need an explanation as to why the fuck you're doing this. But why not? Aimé De Gent, Pasqualone, frame rate. Which one is gonna win? Don't tell me Higuita is gonna beat me in a sprint again. Oh my god. Sergio Higuita, for fuck's sake. Yanni Moscon and Aimé De Gent gets third. How the fuck if I thought... Oh man. After the day I had with Pasqualone, I really thought I could get that. It's yet another podium, I guess. Sprint stage. Again. +5 for Pasqualone though. I think this is it. Wait. Hold up. How? How am I in... What? Nah, what? Nah, that's Mazaz. That's Mothers. So I got 18 points there. How am I leading? Realistically speaking, I had 27 points deficit. I mean, I guess because I got 27 points and Philipsen got none. That would be the reason as to why I got the points from a mathematical point. But how? I don't know. Also, Andrea, man, you're not meant to be there. Fuck it, go 50, I don't care. So I did end up in the breakaway despite never attacking. It's been a bit of a chaotic one, for honest. We'll go for the points and then we'll dip back in the peloton. There we go. I'll just make the sprint to ensure the points, but it should be easy pickings for Pasqualone. Back in the peloton we go. Wait, hold up, I dropped myself. I paced a bit with Laurentius for the vibes, and I have dropped myself. A very, very weird sprint, because up front we've got a lone Michal Kwiatkowski. Then some way behind is Sergio Higuita, yesterday's winner. Pasqualone is somewhere, but I don't exactly know. Okay, why is Taco here? I'm confused. I'm confused. I reckon... Okay, so that's my train, right? Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, that's my train. We're back. I had a bit of a moment here for a second, but we're back. We're ready to sprint here with Lorenzo Rota kicking off outside of them starting blocks. That's horrendous. A horrendous sprint from me. And the win is going to be for Caleb Ewan. Way. Shocking. Shocking sprint. P4 at least? P4. Shocking. I doubt... What the fuck was this? Final stage of the episode. Probably the toughest for me by far because we have a time trial. We have, thankfully, a good day on Domenico. Probably like a +4, I would exact. Yeah, +4. I tried many combinations with my riders. Currently, my best rider is Simone Petit, 250 down. What's reassuring is that he's my best climber. And he's got 61 time trial. So it is reassuring. Also the fact that, yes, it's 250, but it's on Tom Dumoulin. And like the mortals, it's like 150 we've lost. So we'll have to work with that. Also, frame rate, again, clearly a sign of my PC to tell me to wrap up this episode. But we're going to try and do anything in our power with Domenico. 76 time trial and 80 mountain today for the young Italian. Or young, no, but for the Italian. Not too bad of a first intermediate. 28 seconds down. Almeida, 30 seconds down. Lopez, probably a bit further. Third intermediate. P3 for Domenico. Oh boy. ahead of Roglic. We're going to increase the rhythm as much as possible with Domenico. We're now in the downhill portion. We've gone over every hill. It's just a question of managing that red bar until the end, not crash out before. Domenico, cross the line. P9, 112. We lose 40 seconds. We're going to lose 36 seconds exactly on Roglic, meaning we're going to stay well ahead of Primož. That's not something I expected. Can we get 13 seconds on Almeida? It would be a 125 for the Portuguese rider to retain P2. 137 is going to get overtaken. And Miguel Lopez most likely will retain the Maglia Rosa. But if we were to overtake him, we'd need to win 138. So that would be around 3 minutes. Actually, 250. Cross the line. 233. How have we come out, Roglic and I, as the two winners of this time trial? Because with 1 week to go, Miguel Lopez, Superman Lopez, is leading the Giro. 17 seconds on Pozzo, 28 on Roglic, and 29 on Joao Almeida. Absolutely shocking. The fact that Racing got P7 as well is worrying. But we finished ahead of Stefan Kung, for fuck's sake. Domenico is a goat. 39-year-old, but still goated. Please, I'm asking for one thing, Domenico. Please do not start like losing stats like you did earlier this year. Please don't drop me like a 74 mountain for the final like 2 mountain stages. That's all I'm asking. Alright, Giro done. I won't show the first 2 races because there's no need doing a race recap for 2 stages. So we'll move directly to this screen. Overall, not a bad episode. No wins. We did get P2 on the Trois-Orléans and P4 as well with Adrien Petit. We do have 2 podiums on today's on the Giro. Couple of top 5s and many this time trial, which in hindsight is basically a win for me because I expected to lose. Maybe not time. I didn't think I'd lose time on Lopez, but I think I expected to finish within his like time, maybe like 10 seconds plus or minus. The fact that we can put 120 on Lopez is remarkable. So yeah, I thought my Giro would be over by now. I thought Pozzovivo would fight for the mountain classification, realistically speaking. I'm wrong. Not gonna lie, I'm struggling to do anything right now on this transfer screen. I've got 6 points, which granted, it's not a lot. And so most of you suggested some riders. I know, so McNulty is still in my head, but for now he's 7 points. Clément went up to 9, which I'm quite angry about, considering he is basically a worse version of Brandon McNulty. Should we swap Clément for McNulty? 31 to 50, 2 months and a half. There's a chance that we can make it. But if I do that, I can't go for Clément, and I don't think Clément is rarely seen in career modes. That's the thing. It's a difficult situation. Because there's this issue. Then some of you suggested other riders. Thibaut Nice is the one name that really came through. Although I don't think he's there. He is not. There's no Thibaut Nice. I know someone said Lucas Plapp, contract ends in 2024 for him. Someone mentioned getting any Polish rider, because he said Micah. Now, I thought about it, and if we go to Poland, we're gonna have Kamil Radek, who's 32, Stanisław Aniolkowski, and Simon Synok. I would have gone for Synok, but because I had him with my Movistar career for like 4 years on Twitch, and he never did anything for me, I'm a bit traumatized by him. Aniolkowski, he's in the corner of my mind, but even if I'm signing him, he's got 100% interest, so there's no need to have him in my dossier so far. Out of the countries important to my sponsor, who's available within 7 points or within 6 points? What? Cost is lower than 7. They don't get, okay, they don't care. Alright, we move. But let's take a look. I just rank that by this. Let's go to 5 then. Got Burkhardt, Thomas, or Durant, I guess. Niels Eekhoff. Interesting profile. Alright, interesting profile for Niels Eekhoff. I like that. I'll add in. Oh, he's already in my shortlist. Brilliant. Pierre Latour, Musketsi, Jente Biermans. 100% fitness, so there's no need. Cataldo Tusveld, Joris Nieuwenhuis. Joris Nieuwenhuis, 76 cobble, 73 hills. He's like a Dutch version of Aimé de Rennes. Let me shortlist him. Then we've got what? Battistella, Conchi, Timothy Dupont, Mike Tennyson, and some riders then that we don't really care about. I think I'll wait for the next month. Get McNulty. If I add him, it's what? It's 7 points. I'll most likely get 6 points, so I'll have 5 left. Do I go Niels Eekhoff or Joris Nieuwenhuis? Who's already my shortlist? Alright, climber, hill, climber, sprint. I'm losing Christophe. You know what? We'll go Joris Nieuwenhuis. I've insulted him many times with my summer career mode. That was on the beginning of my channel. So let's try to give him a chance to redeem himself. One more week of this Giro. It's all there is left. Starting tomorrow with the climb of Piancavallo, then rest day, then San Daniele del Friuli, Madonna di Campiglio, Laghi di Cancano, a sprint stage, Alba Sestriere, and another time trial. Fuck me. I did not want to see that. I did not want it to see that. We'll have to unleash masterclass on masterclass on masterclass. He's still on 99 fitness. What an absolute legend. What a legend. Alright, well, that will be for the next episode of the Intermarché Wanty Gobert career mode. I do hope you've enjoyed today's. If you have, please do leave a like down below. Show me some support for Domenico Pozzo with those unbelievable performances. And I'll see you in the very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya. Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl.